बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। हेलो एंड अस्सलाम वालेकुम। मैं हूँ हीना जबीन, तो वेलकम करती हूँ आपको अपने चैनल पर और साथ में आपका शुक्रिया अदा करती हूँ क्योंकि आपने अपना कीमती वक्त निकाला मेरे वीडियो को देखने के लिए। Baby who died 23 minutes after birth failed in most cruel way by NHS Trustsays mother. Winter Andrews died 23 minutes after birth due to a loss of oxygen to the brain, which could have been prevented by staff at the Queen's Medical Centre in Nottingham. Sarah Andrews says she hopes a court case will finally be the jolt needed to ensure patient safety. A hospital trust has pledged guilty to failing to provide safe care and treatment following the death of the baby at just 23 minutes old. The mother of Winter Andrews said she was failed in the most cruel way by Nottingham University Hospital NHS Trust NUH UK. The trust put Sarah Andrews and her daughter Winter at significant risk of avoidable harm, according to a prosecutor, by being understaffed and failing to ensure staff at the Queen's Medical Centre in Nottingham were aware of its guidelines. Winter was born in a poor condition with a very slow heart rate by emergency caesarean section in September 2019. Just 23 minutes and 30 seconds later, she died in the arms of her mother and father, Gary Andrews, despite expensive efforts to resuscitate her. An earlier inquest into Winter's death ruled that she died after suffering a loss of oxygen flow to the brain, which could have been prevented by staff at the QMC. The NHS Trust admitted 2 counts of failing to provide staff care and treatment, resulting in harm and loss in relation to Winter and her mother. Speaking outside Nottingham Magistrate Court alongside the family's solicitor, Mrs. Andrews said, "As first-time parents, all we ever wanted was to bring our precious baby home." Management at the trust were repeatedly warned by staff about safety at the unit, but they failed to act. They were repeatedly warned by bereaved and harmed families, but they failed to listen and to learn. They were repeatedly told by different investigative bodies over many years about maternity safety concerns at the trust, yet they failed to make the critical changes needed. We hope that the criminal prosecution against the trust for its unsafe care will finally be the jolt they need to prioritize patient safety and result in meaningful change. Following the hearing, Anthony May, the trust's chief executive, said, "We are truly sorry for the pain and grief that we caused Mr. and Mrs. Andrews due to failings in the maternity care we provided. We let them down at what should have been a joyous time in their lives." जाने से पहले अगर आपने मेरे चैनल को अभी तक सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया तो प्लीज़ काइंडली कर लीजिएगा और जी हाँ, अपना बहुत सा ख्याल रखिएगा, हमेशा हमेशा खुश रहिएगा। नेक्स्ट वीडियो तक के लिए मुझे इजाज़त दीजिएगा। अल्लाह हाफिज़।